Well, hi everyone, Pastor Jane here. Welcome to the first week in Lent. I thought I would get on at least Monday through Friday and share a devotion that I've got several devotions that I'm reading every day. I get a lot of them in my emails and some hard copies, and I thought, why not just share them with you? So, not trying to reinvent the wheel here or anything, just going to share some really good devotions that I've been getting. So, today we're going to start with the Episcopal Relief and Development's Lenten Meditations. These are written by Miguel Escobar, and it's based on Matthew 25, verses 35 and 36. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you gave me clothing. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me. And this is what he writes. Growing up in a small Texas town in the 1980s and 90s, I was surrounded by versions of Christianity that placed great emphasis on God's coming judgment. To a surprising degree, my first encounters with Christians involved people who were trying to save me from the fires of hell and who were obsessed with the impending rapture. Needless to say, I found this experience both fascinating and strange. It is comforting, indeed healing, then to reflect on Matthew 25:31 through 46 decades later. In this passage, Jesus offers us a different image of God's coming judgment. Jesus describes a time when God separated the sheep from the goats. Critically, however, the criteria for judgment center on how we treated God's least of these in our earthly life. This text on judgment specifically names the treatment of groups still incredibly vulnerable today: the hungry, the thirsty, the sick, and the imprisoned. Jesus is notably silent on so many of the issues that inflamed my schoolmates' imaginations, yet he spoke eloquently about serving the most vulnerable in our midst. Truly, I tell you, just as you did it to one of the least of these, who are members of my family, you did it to me. And that's Matthew 25:40. And today they have a question. This site has a question for you to ponder, along with some readings if you'd like to read those too. What does it mean to you that in a text on God's judgment, Jesus identifies with the least of these? All right. Well, thank you for joining me. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to put something that I'm grateful for today, one thing, in the comments. So I hope you do the same. Something. It can be as little or as big as you want. I've got some kind of interesting ones. I've been practicing that lately, and just some of the silliest little things just make my day and make me happy. And I'm grateful for those. So thanks. See you tomorrow. Be blessed.